Hello, everybody, and welcome. As we like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity and then, of course, bounce around the market and look for something to trade. Well, while the whole month has been a bit volatile, you can see basically where we are here. October 27th, so about a month and a half ago, is about right where we are a month and a half later, except we were in all this mess in the meantime, but it's been obviously shooting up ever since. But essentially, we've gone nowhere for a month and a half when you look at it this way. And of course, hindsight's 2020. When you're in the middle of this craziness, it all seems, like, uh-oh, we're going to zero down here. We're going to the moon right here. But in the end, we're right back where we started about a month and a half ago. And because it's been shooting up over the last few weeks, obviously volatility has crashed as well. And if we look at and this is the SPY where we always start SPY. If we look at the NASDAQ, which is QQQ, similar story, almost always is. You can see same thing. We're essentially right back where we were about a month and a half ago. And the Russell's our final stop. You can see this one actually looks like it might have even topped, or it's about to top where the other ones were. So it's slightly ahead of the other ones, but essentially same thing. Uh, right where it was a month and a half ago. So nothing has changed. So what are we looking to trade? Well, lately, if you look at all the banking stocks, they've been exploding for whatever reason. This is XLF. This is the financial ETF. This is where all the banks are kind of linked together. And you can see the last few weeks, while the market's been shooting up, so have the banking stocks. And if we go to one in particular, you can go to any of them. They all look about the same, but I've just kind of picked one based on liquidity and where it is. We go to BCS, which is Barclays, which is obviously a major player bank in the world. And you can see this one is really shooting to the moon. It's kind of at a high of the last year. And as a contrarian, because it's been shooting up so much, and if I look at this, I can actually use this tool right here on this platform. You can see how far it shot up. Oops, wrong one. Let's go right here. If we can go to the bottom, to the top, you can see it's gone up 15% in 2 weeks. Over 15% in 2 weeks. It's a pretty hefty move in just 2 weeks for your company to go up 15%, especially a company that's been around like 100 years like Barclay. Anyways, because of that, volatility has been tanking. And because I'm a contrarian, while I believe this thing might go up for a little while, I also believe over time it's going to trickle back down and come back down to reality. Purely my assumption, as always, I don't know any more than you do. If you're a trend trader, you're going to think this thing is shooting to the moon and you're going to play for the upside. That's why there's markets. Nobody knows the future. We all have our own assumptions, but you have to make your trades based on your assumptions. So you have to start somewhere. You have to start with an assumption, and then based on that assumption, you make the best option strategy trade you can. So what am I going to do? Well, volatility is low. I think it's going to come down over time. So what I'm going to do is buy a put vertical. Because volatility is low, I'm not selling a call vertical. I'm going to buy a put vertical instead. So if I go to the trade page, come over here, and you see we're right at 40 days over here. And this is going to be 39 tomorrow. I open this up, and when I buy a put vertical, what am I looking to do? I'm looking to buy a put above the stock price and sell a put below the stock price to create a vertical. And I'm looking to pay anywhere in the neighborhood of 45 to 55 cents is what I'm shooting for. So if I set this up, if I buy the vertical, there you go, 53 cents. Now the markets are closed, so they're not, liquid now anyways. These prices are all going to change on Monday. Even if this stays the same, these prices will tighten up and probably get a lot better when the market opens. But for now, this is where we're at. I'm buying the put just above the stock price. I'm selling the put just below the stock price. My assumption is the stock will go down over the next 40 days. And as long as it goes down below 23, eventually I will start making some money. And I'm going to pay anywhere in the neighborhood of 45 to 55 cents. So if everything stays the same on Monday, if we open up right here, we're going to buy the 24, sell the 23, look to pay 55 cents or less for this vertical, and that will be our put vertical for Monday in BCS, Barclays Bank. Hello everybody, Cal here with an ancient Chinese proverb which I'm sure you have all heard before. Give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Why am I telling you this?
because most services out there just give you a fish. They tell you, oh, make this trade, I made this much money, I made millions of dollars, do this, do this, do this. That's not my goal. My goal is to teach you to fish for a lifetime. I want to teach you the skill of trading so you can go out and make as much money as you want to on your own. And the best way I've come about to do that, at least for me, is to basically set up an alert system where you can watch me trade in real time. You'll get texts or emails directly to you in real time of the trades I make every week. I do 2 to 3 trades a week, so it's going to tell you everything you need to know about the trade, why I did it, how I did it, what I did as far as specifics. And then you're also going to get the closing alerts when I close them for the maximum profit potential on these trades. Like, how do I close these trades? Why do I close them? To get the best profit potential over time. And I want you to do it without any risk, which is why I've set this up for $1 for the first month. You'll get my option income alerts for the first month for only $1, and you can cancel anytime, so there's no risk on this one. You're risking $1 to see if you can turn that knowledge or learn to fish. You'll use this code, make B1. If you want more, we have the option Pro Alert, which is the exact same alert, but it also gives you access to every course and webinar I've ever made. It's a 13 course bundle, obviously thousands of dollars in knowledge. Again, you can do this using this code, and this is only $19 for the first month. And again, you can cancel this one at any time. So again, a risk-free attempt to learn and see if it's something you want to do. Here they are right here. If you want to go do it, you can go to sharpertrades.com, go to the products page. These two will pop up. You can type in these codes down here, or you can just go directly to this link right here and it'll build the code in itself, or the attachment I have at Udemy along with this little video. So again, my goal is to teach you to fish. I can't think of a better way to do that than to trade side by side with me in real time. Hopefully jump on this opportunity. Hope to see you soon. Take care.